not what that is. Let me show you real quick. That is kind of what he's supposed to be wearing right there, and this doesn't look like that. Welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately destroy the value of our figures and free them from their plastic and cardboard prisons. I was shopping at Ollie's yesterday, found this guy, Namor. Huge fan of Namor, and really happy to add him into the collection. I initially passed on most of this wave just because I didn't really need a crazy looking Namor, but for that Ollie's $10 price point, I have no problem picking him up. So let's take him to the table, see if he's good. Now we got Namor over here from the Void Wave. I think I only picked up Power Princess. I think I also got the Black Panther. Yeah, I got those two from this wave. I passed on it because I didn't need the Void Build-A-Figure, and this wave really wasn't all that. There was a lot of disappointments in the wave, but it's back to the round dome boxes that I really don't like, but we're happy that we got that plastic-free BS gone. Let's open up Namor. Let's see what he's working with. Now that we got Namor free out of the case, look at him. Looks decent. Let's get a closer view. I'm not really liking the design. I very much prefer Namor looking much more original. I don't even know Namor. I don't know what the design is. This is probably a Namor once I've stopped reading Fantastic Four. And it doesn't even look like the box art for the most part. It looks like he's wearing much more of a smaller codpiece. Let's just call it that way, with the black coming all the way up. Where this is, let's just say he's supposed to be wearing something Cisco would sing about. And this one's very much just not what that is. Let me show you real quick. That is kind of what he's supposed to be wearing right there, and this doesn't look like that. So it's not too accurate from the thing. The hair sculpt's a little bit crazy, but I was planning to switch the heads anyway. And there is both, I believe, Walgreens exclusive Namors. The when Fantastic Four saved him from his whatever being able to breathe, and then the standard looking Namor. And then I'm just gonna call it the Wild Namor because I can't remember the run, if I even know the run. But I guess he works for a different design. I'm definitely gonna switch out the head because I just don't like all that wild haired. It's a pretty cool design. I might switch out the legs too to give it much more of a normal look. Hopefully those boots are being able to be switched. If not, I'm just gonna have to replace the entire leg, which I guess is fine, but I don't have a replacement for the Walgreens Namor, so that'd be harder to do. It doesn't quite look like the head sculpts actually match up either. I think this Namor is a lot lighter than these other two Namor. This extreme Namor definitely stays in the ocean a lot more. Does not show his face and does not get a lot of sunshine. But enough of this malign complaining. Let's see his accessories. So, okay, we're looking at the accessories over here now. One accessory is the staff. We've seen this so many times. Here's the Walgreens one, the exact same one, nothing different. Here is the Void Arms. Don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they will get used. Here's the extra hands for the Void. And here's the extra hands for Namor. Don't you miss Build-A-Figure waves? Where you get at least an accessory, maybe an extra head, hands, in a Build-A-Figure piece. Hasbro doesn't do this anymore. Kind of miss it. Alright, we have Void Namor over here. And let's see, just because I want to do this, I'm gonna stick on other Namor head. Clearly a darker head and a smaller head. I'm not feeling it. And yes, he's completely darkened, but regular Namor head on it. Not feeling this one either. Beard one looks a lot better. But even this looks weird. So, we'll keep on standard head. Let's look at articulation real fast. Can't do a T-pose. Can go all the way around. Does hit the head a little bit, but can turn pretty easily. Double jointed. Those ugly pins. Oh man, pins are so evil. It's like, who cares about pins? This looks like just an overlay piece, but an ugly overlay piece you can see right there. Yes, that's definitely hideous. Can't do a split. Namor should be able to do a split. That Namor can't do it either. But this is... Shoot, how old is this figure now? No boot swivel. Disappointed. Standard ankle rocker that gets out of the way of his wings, which I'm shocked. Can't kick his butt. Waist swivel. Little mid piece over here does not move out the way. Thigh swivel. So, I don't know why I want to call him Maximum Namor. Extreme Namor just isn't very articulate. Let's see how tall he is. About 6 1/4. 6 1/3, one of them. See how much real estate he takes on the shelf. About 2.5 inches. Works. Now that we did that, let's check out how tall he is. And let's just compare him to the other Namors real quick. And he is about the same size, even with the hair. Kind of works. Here's another Marvel Legends, Brother Voodoo, a much better upgrade. And Iron Man. Height works. There's Loyal Subjects. And here's SH Figure Arts. I think they pretty much scale well with each other. G.I. Joe Classified Series. And Hasbro Black Series. NECA Turtle. McFarlane Spawn. Namor definitely looks like he can hang with those dudes. Now, in conclusion, this Namor looks like he's a carbon copy of this guy. I mean, the chest looks the same. The arms are the same, you can tell because they didn't even remove the braces. They just put bigger ones on them. Overlay. The feet are the same. They removed the boot swivel off of this one. Still has it on this one. So I thought these were the same legs. They're not, obviously, because that one's plain and this one has the printing on it. So, different legs. So, the cod piece is different. This should look much more like a Cisco song, like I said earlier. The the and I kind of don't like the head sculpt. Yes, the hair is one thing. That's also the design, so I can't really complain about that. But you know, I feel like the only reason they updated it was so they can put this belt on it, because this belt was sculpted in. But very much, when you have the design like previous versions, this doesn't look anything like the thing it's supposed to be. But just show off all three, it kind of works. It fits. It's another Namor in the collection, and the Submariner always needs representation in your collection. With the Fantastic Four coming back and Namor being in the previous Black Panther movie, maybe he'll get some more shine in figure form. Maybe we can have some upgraded version of this with some that's more articulated and you know give us that Sunfire mold maybe, just to at least get some butterfly joints in there. I really want my Namor to fight the Thing, and this one doesn't really look like he can scrap with the Thing. But for more reviews like this, come back to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.